Good morning and God bless. I really hope y'all are doing well. This is one of the craziest announcements that I gotta say. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to Pokemon products, we have the Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection Box. Now, we've gotten a bunch of these. We've gotten the Charizard. We've gotten the Generations back in the day. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Then we had the Charizard. We had the 151. That one was crazy too. Hey, but before we go over like all the information, I have a website called naturescollects.com. I'm selling packs. We've actually had a big order recently, so some of the packs are out of stock, but I have some Shrouded Fables, Brilliant Stars, Chilling Reign, Lost Origin, all in the description, or it's tagged on this video. It'd be greatly appreciated if you want to check it out. I'm a new business, small business, would appreciate it. Let's get back to what you're here for. Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection Box. Now, if we go off of the 151 Super Premium Collection Box, I'm actually going to show you on TCG Player how much that has gone up in price. So if I look up 151 Premium, I think they call it the Ultra Premium, yeah. So this box has skyrocketed. So it went from 226 to almost 300. Now in stores, you'd be able to find this for $120. That was their price tag for this. This one in specific came with a playmat, 16 packs, and all of this other nice stuff, as well as some cards that are actually really popular now, which is the Mew EX alternative art. That's always been kind of popular, but the one that's been super popularized is the Mewtwo character rare. And I'll actually show you these as well. So we had the, let's see if I don't know if it'll show up. Best selling might be there. Yeah, so this is one of the promo cards. This card's been going up a lot. So it went from $4 and it's at $16 at the moment. Its character rares have been a huge hype as of recently. It says 3 there, but that number is just obviously not updated. If you go to last recently sold 15, last recently sold 20. Like, this card is going up like crazy. As well as we'll also show you the Mew EX that's also in there. I had the chance of picking this up, but I don't know. I kind of folded. I didn't pick it up. I really want to pick up a copy of this because I think this card has so much potential to skyrocket. Now, look, promo cards aren't that known for skyrocketing. Like, some are. Like, I'll show you. There's a Darkrai and Umbreon promo. I actually have this one at hand, and I'm not going to sell it at the moment. I'm probably going to PSA grade it. This was a promo as well, but this one skyrocketed. So I think the Mew and Mewtwo are definitely going to skyrocket as well. Why I bring that up is because I think what's going to be in here is kind of like going to make or break whether or not this product is going to like be absolutely absurd of a market. Or, oh my goodness, y'all remember the Celebrations? So the Celebrations big collection box, this never went down under $350 online. This was always super expensive. You could find these at Barnes & Noble for $120 if you were really lucky, but this came out in 2020 or 2021, sorry. I think in 2021. That's when Celebrations came out. I don't know when this box came out in specific. Like the exact years, either 2021 or 2022. This box never, and I mean never, went below $300 online. They had the Charizard and Pikachu card in here, though. They were metal cards. They've never done that before. That was a big thing with this box. And 17 Celebrations packs, 8 normal packs as well. But let me tell you, this box looks nice. Already off the bat, we got a nice Prismatic Evolutions look. Then we have the back of it. So this is what comes in it. We have 15 packs of Prismatic Evolutions, which is a lot, but it's not like the 16 in 151. It's not the 17 plus 8 packs like Celebrations. 15 packs. Then we have the one full art promo, which we'll show as well. A fuzzy Eevee deck, which I think people are going to love this. I think that's going to be like a huge thing. And I feel like a lot of people maybe not seeing it, but that's going to be like a huge thing. Then, of course, the online code. Maybe some folks care about that. And then also there's a playmat, which looks super dope. So we have I think this is the front of the box still. And then we have, this is what it's going to look like. It's pretty lengthy. The Eevee looks so dope. Me personally, I love the look of this Eevee. Let me know in the comments below, out of 10, what do you rate this box? Then we have the back of the box. I've also been seeing a lot of comments of people saying that like another product they're not going to get their hands on, which is fair enough. But I think it's at the end of the day, you really, this is going to sound literally just like annoying, but you have to just call numerous card shops around you. I wouldn't try, I mean, try and go for Target and Walmart, but 99% sure you're going to have to go through a card shop. That would be my recommendation. There's probably some websites and stuff already overselling it over the market, which is what it is, but there are still card shops out there that still sell at MSRP. Is it difficult to find? Yes. But that's kind of what you have to do as of right now. It's just like during lockdown where you couldn't get Pokemon cards. It's the same thing. So we've dealt with this before where products are difficult to get. You just kind of have to work around it. This is a beautiful playmat. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this playmat's gonna be so hyped up, which I don't blame them. I honestly, I would put this at my setup. I can literally see me using this at my setup. This is super dope. Honestly, Glaceon, Leafeon, all of these. Which brings me to another thing. A lot of people are thinking they're gonna make out like a new evolution. Hey, is it gonna be a metal type evolution, a rock type? Let me know in the comments. If they made a new evolution, which typing do you think they're gonna use? I don't know. That's a thought I've thought of. And then we have the card sleeves, which the card sleeves look pretty cool as well. I kind of like them. They literally resemble exactly like the playmat art. The sleeves will probably look better in person. I feel like the photos maybe not doing enough justice, but I really feel like the sleeves usually for most product look the best in hand. And then of course we also have the Eevee. This is a awesome card. Now, this card I feel like is gonna be overhyped. I feel, in my personal opinion, compared to the other premium collection boxes. This probably has to be the worst promo. I say worst, but it's still a nice looking card. You know what I mean? But yeah, I genuinely think that this card is nice. It looks cool. It's a popular Pokemon. I think it's going to be overhyped. So I'm saying this because if you do want to get your hands on this card, you think this card looks cool, that's amazing. You know, good for you. You have your own opinion. Wait to buy the card. Now, I'm not... Look, you got to be really careful when it comes to buying some of these cards at such a high price because people are always taking down pre-orders. And honestly, it's so scary to do pre-orders nowadays. That's why I'm never doing pre-orders. Because, for one, a lot of pre-orders, like a lot of distributors, aren't giving people enough product. So you can... That's a whole different day of discussion on the pre-orders and distribution and how much product you're actually going to get, and then some people not actually getting all the product. So I wouldn't personally recommend doing that many pre-orders. If you want to take the risk, go for it. I'd personally recommend, if I were in your shoes, I'd wait for it to come out, and I'd call literally every place you can think of that has Pokemon cards, find out their prices, and then buy the cheapest one. That'd be my biggest. Or if you need to sell some of your cards to get the product, you could always do that too. If you have cards in your collection that are duplicates or anything like that, and you really want to collect this box, get some Prismatic, it might be the way. I think, look, at the moment, Prismatic is honestly at a pretty high price still. Per pack, I think it's gone down. It's at $12.54. That's insane. Wow. $12.54 at the moment. There's a lot more product that still is planned to come out for this. So let me try and copy and paste this up here. So we have, of course, the surprise box. If you can get this for $32, you get 4 packs. So not a bad idea. The display cases, the ETBs are still crazy. Honestly, I'm going to try and pick up this binder collection. I'll probably make a different video on why I would. Poster box. These are supposed to come out. These have died down but are still going up. These come with 6 packs. I think, right? Yeah, these are 6-pack bundles. You can, more than likely, these are going to come out in Targets, Walmart's, card shop. So usually the booster bundles is where you get the best pack for your buck. Like, that's how the 151 was. Again, granted, some of these card shops will upcharge some of these places, but again, you got to try and do your research, try and look around and see what's your best, look through your community. But this is supposed to come out the 7th. So that's going to be coming soon. I'm saying this because there's more Prismatic that's going to be printed. possibilities of the set slightly going down, making it a bit more affordable, is very, very possible. Then we have, obviously, there's 3-pack blisters, poster boxes, but this is interesting to see. I'm really like and like everyone, I mean, in my personal opinion, I think this box is awesome. Like, there is a lot to this box. I personally think that this box is look, most of them are supposed to be 120 since it's prismatic. The normal price is probably going to be 150, 160. I mean, even if we just do 15 times the $12 per pack, right? That's still $180 for just the Prismatic Evolutions packs. So I'm curious on what price point they're going to have it at. My hopes would be they do $119.99 just like they've done in the past. However, with Pokemon, they just don't do that anymore. So I want to hope my hope is it's below 150. If it's below 150, then hooray, you're getting the packs for below market, plus you're getting playmat card boxes. I'm not too sure on the price. Hopefully the price is good. That'd be amazing. I'd be very hyped. But this playmat alone is probably going to sell online for $10. This is probably going to be like a $50 card when it first comes out. $15, $20 for just this box, you know? There's a lot of value in this box, which is going to make people sell it online like crazy. Yeah, no price yet. And then on May 16th, 2025, they are going to be releasing this box. So they are basically printing a bunch of Prismatic until minimum of May, which is good because, again, the more product in hopes, that means more people can get the packs and the price will go down. That is, I think, the hopes of what Pokemon is doing. The only thing that I'm a bit nervous of is the Super Premium Collection boxes. The distributors are going to get this box, and instead of giving it to their sellers for 120, which would be the normal price of how history has gone of these premium collection boxes, more than likely most of the distributors are going to try and sell it for 140, 150 to try and get their profit. And on top of that, what distributors will more than likely do is they'll have, let's say, 12 boxes. Example, 12 boxes. They're going to sell 6 of those boxes to their seller at 150 instead of 120. So they get a good chunk of money because they're money hungry. That's how it is. If you're a distributor that does good, then you're not in this conversation. I'm really trying to speak upon the distributors that are more money hungry than they need to be. And yes, it's a business. Yes, they need to run a business, but there gets to a point where you're doing too much. So I do want to say that there's going to be that 6, right? They have the 6. And then they are going to hold on to their other 6 boxes for when the market skyrockets. Then, let's say they'll sell it to their seller for 180 instead of that 150. So now they're making double just because they held on to some of their boxes. That's what I've been hearing a lot of what distributors have been doing is, for one, they are selling to their sellers higher to make more money. But on top of that, they're holding a bunch of it as well so it can't go to the public. Now, I don't know the legal wise of any of that. I don't know if that's illegal to hold on to product. I'm assuming it's not. However, I hope that Pokemon brings up something to either over mass produce, like they've done Shining Fates, like they've done a bunch of other products. I hope that they mass produce, because then in some cases it will end the whole scalping of some sort. I'm not saying it's going to end scalping. I shouldn't say that. It's going to reduce the scalping numbers, because we're at a point to where Pokemon is just not printing enough. So then the limited amount that they print, the distributors take advantage of that, sell it to the seller, and then the seller has to sell it to us, and the seller has to sell it for more than they got it from a distributor so the seller can make money. So like everyone has to make money at the end of the day, other than obviously the collector at some point. So it's interesting to see that, well, for one, distributors are doing this. Again, if you're a distributor that doesn't do this, the amount of respect for you can't even be put into words. The distributors that try and get way more money than they need to, I think is ridiculous. I think you could be doing something better than that. Look, I know, look, because you already make a margin. There's already a certain margin that you have. To overstep it is what I'm talking about. You don't need to overstep it to make an absurd amount of money. Because at the end of the day, we're talking about Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards has never been a high margin market. Now that it is, people are taking more advantage of it to try and make it as high as margin possible. But for Pokemon businesses, it's always been known. Danny Phantom is the most public about it. The margins for Pokemon is normally not that high. So now that it's starting to be a bit higher because of the scalpers, distributors are going to take advantage of that big time. I feel like that is very known. So, I don't know. That was a little bit of a rant that I kind of went off on. I don't know why I did it, but I guess I did. I want to thank y'all so much for showing up to today's YouTube video of the Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection Box overview. We talked about the date. We talked about the ideas on how much value you're going to get from this, how much the price could possibly be. So we'll find out. And again, if you want to support me, check out matrixcollects.com in the description, as well as product is tag. Have a fantastic day. See y'all in the next one.